Hey, it's Monday, October 7th, and I'm just trying to get things going again. Trying to get a regular cycle, hopefully weekly cycle on YouTube, and then start getting active on Instagram again. I literally this one's been a hard one. This is a hard. It's funny because like I go through cycles, and I usually come out like the weather really impacts me, and I usually come out of it in the winter. I'm sorry, coming out of winter I usually start to feel better. In the winter I'm pretty bad. What I found like the last 3 years is it's gotten harder and harder, and I thought that the first year of those 3 years it had to do with the amount of rain we had in the spring going into the summer and just kind of keeping these dark gloomy days like we're having today. And then last year it was like kind of the same thing. It felt like we had a little bit more rain in the spring. The days were a little bit more gloomy. But what I noticed is when the weather got better, I didn't get better. So I wasn't snapping out of it. And literally snapping out of it is the way to explain it. I think there's a lot of us out there that go through this. And I think though sometimes the hardest thing for me is knowing what I'm capable of and not actually being capable of doing it. And what I mean by that is like it's not mentally capable, but there's this conversation in your head that's just like just stay in bed, eat what you want. You don't feel good. When I have a lot of pain, I just want to eat. It's like an instant comfort for me, and I lose the ability to quickly once you give in, you like lose the ability to make these good decisions that you'd been making for months, and it doesn't make any sense. I think it's really hard for someone who doesn't go through this to understand. You might have people that kind of make bad nutrition choices, or they exercise here and there, but they're perfectly content in that, and they don't. I feel like they probably don't have this internal monologue battle of kind of daily questioning yourself. I mean, maybe they do, but what I mean is, I just think that there's some people that, exercise here and there, maybe twice a week, eat pretty good, but not always great. I can't live there. For some reason, I'm either completely off or I'm completely on, and it's really hard for me to be that in between person that maintains an active lifestyle and a rather healthy diet. So here we are today, back up at my highest. It's super frustrating to have my weight so high, my activity level at the lowest. And there's this correlation that, as one changes, the other changes. It's hand in hand. It doesn't, I'm never sitting here, and I do find that rather frustrating. So last week I'm back on that. Let's get there. Let's get moving, switch. My 47th birthday, things aren't going to get easier. Being female as well, things that your body's going to go through are even going to make it even harder in these next few years. It's time. You can't keep doing this. Is the constant conversation in my head that I'm not always listening to. And I have all these things in place to try to help me, but there's really nothing that anyone can do aside from literally getting me up out of bed in the morning and saying you need to work out. There's really nothing anyone can do for me. I have to do it. So we're sitting there. What my biggest struggle is we. I say we. I mean but I think there's many other people that are like this. It's not a day that goes by that I'm not like, you need to exercise or you need to eat better. It's constantly on my mind, and I don't do it. And it takes a year, takes a year and a half to get myself to take that first step. But what I find is when you take that first step, it only takes a couple days to crave the exercise and not crave the sugar. It's really, really weird. Like it can get out of your system that quick. There's a number out there that says how long it takes to form a habit. I can't remember what it was. I don't know if it was 21 days, 13 days. I don't remember, but I noticed that when the pain, I've been having a lot of pain, and whether or not that may not be healed by diet, but is helped by diet. And knowing that even that would help me still isn't enough to sometimes stop eating that crappy food that's contributing to my pain. And it's so hard to, I don't know, explain how you make that next step. But I've tried several times over the last few months. Let's just say we'll go back to April, when I usually feel like I snap out of things, and I didn't snap out. I can't tell you how many attempts are in there, or every single day I tell myself, you're supposed to race this season, get it together, you need to start moving, and I don't. A race is a month away. I take one bike ride. I haven't run, I haven't even walked. I'm not walking my dogs, it's not good for them. And then one day you get up and you say, today's the day. I'm gonna stop the added sugar, and I'm gonna walk up that hill 3 times a day. I'm getting winded, I'm getting fed up, and you hit somewhat of a rock bottom for yourself and you start moving. But why does it always take that? Why does it always have to get there? I don't know. So anyways, I'm making this video just to kind of share what goes through my head, what it takes for me to get moving. Maybe it'll help somebody, and maybe through this I'll find somebody that can kind of, help me get things clicked, or give me an idea that helps when I'm having a hard day. So I'm going to share the last week of going up and down the hill. Super fun, entertaining. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the first step for me. I'm struggling to get on the bike because I just feel like that's going to be painful. So I don't get on the bike. And that's that whole correlation for me. Pain is a huge factor in my motivation. So I've mentioned that I have plantar fasciitis really bad. It's been going on for several years. And the only way it calms down for me is inactivity. Well, that's not doing me any favors either. So I've got to try to find a good, healthy balance to dealing with this. I have big goals. I want to achieve them. I said to my husband, if I don't start doing it now, I'm never going to do it. And I'm always going to regret it. I'm always going to think about how I never went for it. How I was afraid. Really, maybe in the back of my head, I'm afraid to go for those big goals. I'm afraid of the pain, and I'm afraid of, let's get realistic, the time commitment and the effort that has to be put in, the work, really truly the work that has to be done. Maybe that's what I'm really afraid of, and maybe that's why I keep letting myself fail. So that's this week's little vlog. If you watched it, thank you. Like I said, I'm going to just share a couple clips from doing the hill every day, just trying to hold myself accountable, and have something to look back on, and say, don't go there again. It shouldn't be that winded to walk up this short little hill. 3 ups and downs is like a half mile. I can do better. I'm trying to do better every day, and that's all I got for today, I guess. So thanks for watching again, if you did. This is how out of shape I am. But that's the start of the hill. Already winded. At least it's nice out. Lap 2. Definitely shouldn't have eaten first. But I went to go do it. And then my sister came down. And then I ate, and I was like, let's start tomorrow. I'm like, nope. We start today. Lap 3, I got a partner. All right, day 2 of going up and down the hill. Just got back from physical therapy, working on the back. I'm gonna get this done. I'm not gonna put it off. When I put it off, then it's harder to get done. So I thought about doing a couple other things, but let's just get this done. All right, I'm on lap 3, and obviously I'm getting pretty winded going up, but I say this all the time, even when I cut sugar, it's amazing how quickly we adapt. It only takes me 2 to 3 days to cut the sugar and not crave it. This is only my 6th time up the hill over the last 2 days, and I can already feel it getting easier. It's just sometimes it's just that getting started part that's so hard. So it's beautiful here. I love this weather. The leaves are changing in New England. And I'm just trying to get something going before winter. All right, that took me exactly 14 minutes, 0.53 miles. I know it's not a lot of distance, but it's something, it's a start. Not overdoing it in the beginning, multiple reasons. Some back issues, and I fell on my knee really hard a couple weeks ago. So, hey, I'm happy I did it. 2 days in a row. I'm going to walk the dogs, so I'll add to my distance a little bit today, but feeling good about it. It's beautiful. It's like, how can you not want to be outside? It's so nice out today. I can see the clouds. Gotta love living here. New England's amazing. I'm gonna go get the dogs. This should be fun. Maggie, come. Come here. Good girl. Come here. Get back over here. Come on. Maggie. Hey. Look. Come. Come. Good girl. Come here. Sit. Good girl. I dropped it. I'm sorry. Sit. Hey. Look. Maggie, look. Good girl. So we listen when we want to. No. Down. Down. Okay, come on. Okay, finishing the walk up for tonight. Almost 1.5 miles, right, Axel? He's such a good boy. Axie, what are you doing? Come here. Axel, come here. Come. Come here. You're a good boy. He's the best dog. Okay. Day 3, lap 3. So, say hi, Heidi. Hi. So, all right. Okay, night 4. Maggie. Me and Maggie are walking. We're gonna do the hill 3 times together, right, Mags? Yeah. She loves walking. If you can't tell. So, we'll see how this goes. So it took 2 days to get past the back and forth about whether or not to do the hills, like, you know what I mean, like the motivation. Like, I think I thought about doing it for months, said I was going to do it for months. Once you finally do it, it just took 2 days to get moving and want to do it. All right. Lap 3, day 4, done. Still pretty winded, but not as bad. So I gotta keep it up now. Ideally, I'd like to see myself do this in the morning, but I'm still in that struggle phase to do anything. So I just glad I'm getting it done, basically. So how about, let's see how much I've done today. All right, 0.84 miles, 25 minutes. So by the time I get back to the house, it'll probably be like 0.92, almost a mile. Day 4, no, 5. Ooh. Okay, day 5, walking the hill. My feet already hurt. I've walked the dogs. I've walked about a mile. My knees are bothering me. A few days ago, maybe like a week and a half ago, I was stepping backwards down the stairs and I misjudged how many I had, so I really strained. I thought I sprained my ankle. I seem to have strained my knee, so this hasn't been feeling good. What's up, buddy? You want to be done? Huh? It's a little humid out tonight, isn't it? Axel, come on. Come on, bud. It's a little humid tonight. Gross. And I have my sweatpants on. Last lap. Day 5. Still pretty winded. That's what it is. This is interesting. It's pretty busy today, so I haven't had time to do the hill. I don't know if we can see Axel, but me and Axel are gonna do it now in the dark, 8:30 at night. I was gonna put it off till tomorrow and do it 6 times, but I thought, nope. If I do that, I'm gonna dread it, and I can't see anything. So we're doing it tonight, right, Axel? Come on, buddy. Here's our house. Today, I took a bunch of trees down, had to clean them up, and towards the end, I fell on my knee again. Fell pretty hard, hit my head, and I have to be careful when I hit my head. That seems to be fine. So then we had a fire and just chilled for a long time with our friends, and I kept telling myself, I gotta go do it, I gotta go do it. So here we are. I'm making the neighbor's dogs bark. Well, I'll tell you, come here, they're good dogs, but there's like 7 of them. And when you see all their eyes light up at night, it's a little creepy. Oh. Okay, that's better, but I can't see where I'm going. All right, just finishing up the 3 laps. If I didn't slow down here, it'd be about 15 minutes, just over half a mile. Did a lot of work outside today. Like I said, I was gonna put this off, but I didn't want to. So we just got it done with Axel. And I'm gonna go to bed. That's day 6, I think. Done. Day 7. Swam this morning with the Tri Club. I was talking myself out of it, so I'm glad I went. I have like a nerve impingement or some impingement in my shoulder, so I spent a good amount of time kicking with fins, so my legs are tired. So you know I really don't want to do my 3 laps up the hill, but we're going for it now. Me and Miss Maggie. What's Max? Me and Miss Maggie, we're going up. It's beautiful in New Hampshire. We have had amazing weather. We have all this work to do on the property. A bunch of trees knocked down. We need to clean them up. So we have our work cut out for us.